want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger. Zach. Here we go, son.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this time they were waiting for him. He's going to be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Jaguars at 13-2 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Son. Silver.
Now Lawrence to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 15.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get scouted up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
18. What's up?
Stroud to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Escapes the defender. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they can just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
All right. 18. What's up?
And Stroud now to throw. Throw left side to Higgins. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Look the hot.
Now Stroud. And he's got it. But I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that?
Here goes Stroud again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
11.
Stroud sets up the play action. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Hey, uno.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Oh, hey. Foul. 18. What's that?
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Stroud completes this out wide. The ball comes out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Oh, hey. 18. Hey, uno.
The slot man in motion right.
Hey.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47.
24. Hey, Soko, hot. Red.
On play action, Lawrence. Got his man, it's Dosage. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Hey. Hey, Soko, hot.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On red. This one's hot.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. 25 yards. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for the Jacksonville score. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The 35, a very good return, but a penalty down. That may negate all the good work. So the big play there, all negated by an illegal block in the back.
He knew it right away as he was doing it. You can see it in his body language. I think what hurts most is he really didn't need to do it, but just couldn't help himself.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud off the play fake. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
18. What's that?
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
South. Hey, Uno more.
Back to throw. Stroud. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Eric Armstead has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
A good return there, 17 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Hey, Lion. Son.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Now, these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slower developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
23.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Stroud keeps it.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, hut.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And down to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6.
Hey, go. Son, that's what it's a hunt. Silver.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 36.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Third down and 1.
All right, here we go. On red.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Ready.
And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd.
Ralph. Soko, son. 11, Agate. Sink right. Here we go, son.
Lawrence will throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Hey, tomato. Silver.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
95 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Hey. Roll. Here we go, son.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge, no place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Hey, center. Zach. 11.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, run. Turn. They say hot.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Lisa 24. Hey, so go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. For his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Looking to throw. Stroud.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11. All right.
Back to throw. Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll give it to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stroud will look to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Final play of the half. Stroud.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Decent 24. Hey, Soko, high.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Now Lawrence.
Going for the deep ball.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey.
Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Tackled by the cornerback, Derek Stingley.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Red. Hey, tomato. Back. Still.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Rip, 23. Son, they say it's a hunt.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Take Bigsby.
An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Jags take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
18.
Here's Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go. 18. That's right.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. 18. That's right.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
In there, just missed him on the Throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Stroud working out of the gun. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And this is taken in at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
Swap. Level swap.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And that's going to be incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
Now, what's up? 18, what's up? Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
All right. 18, what's up?
Stroud looking to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 56 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. It seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. What? Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5
on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, I'm gun. This is hot. Dirty left.
On third down, here's Bigsby. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Lisa 24. Done. This is hot.
And Bigsby once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Hey, go. Hey, Denver.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Hey, run. Easy. Read it. Soko. Hot.
Now Lawrence to throw. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tank Bigsby. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw, and here's Stroud. Open man is Higgins. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this offense on third down today, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8. Slot man moves right. And Stroud now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
11. Red on red. Soko's hot.
From
the gun, Bigsby.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Here we go.
Another run by Bigsby.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Here's Lawrence.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's on. Silver.
Here's Bigsby.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Big Andrew Billings there on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Hey, go. Hey, son, it's on. Go.
A run here with Bigsby.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Hey, Soko. Hi.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Higgins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Jaden Higgins
From 8 yards out.
And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, uno.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Red on red. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Red, 23. Soko's hot. 13, blue. Silver.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On the carry, Bigsby.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Hey, kill. Take right open.
Lawrence. That is intercepted. Down the right sideline.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
So Charles, as a defender yourself who made a few of those plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick 6 for a defender.
And the big thing is when you take it and you realize you're out there and you've got a great chance to score, not to get overexcited and have one of the yard lines trip you up, or the turf monsters, we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it home.
is 1st and 10.
Hey, son. Sink right.
Back to throw. Lawrence gets this to Myers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
3-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Go. Son.
Lawrence.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, run. Son.
Throwing now, Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Red on red. Son. Here we go, son.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here comes 2nd down.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
Eddie!
41 seconds, all that remain. 2nd down.
Let's go. Hey, Ginger, hot. Silver.
Here's Lawrence.
Thomas brings it in. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
This is 1st and 10.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with .5 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Maintain. South.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a